Good morning, Lisa.
Good morning, Jane.
Look who's here. It's Lisa.
Nice to
Right
see
there,
everybody.
back from her vacation. How
Work.
was it?
It was fun. It was lovely. Yeah, I got to capture some beautiful footage and see some gorgeous nature.
Yeah, I saw some of your video. Whatever you posted on your Facebook page. Did you were you ever able to meet up with the Hardings in Portland?
No, I never did do that.
Oh, okay. Just
Yeah,
wondering.
yeah,
Just wondering. They've been exploring. I've watched their thing. They're doing all kinds of stuff, exploring and everything. So
yeah. It looks like they're having a lot of fun, and my time just got real small. So,
yeah, that happens. That happens. Well, you know what? You'll go back again, it sounds like to me.
well, we'll see. Yeah, it was a lovely trip, though. Yeah, it was really nice.
Yeah. So good morning, everyone. How are you all doing? We decided yesterday or the day before, I don't remember when it was, to not do individual hellos because by the time we finish doing individual hellos, we've used up 15 minutes of our time together. So I want to welcome everyone here. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for remembering to hit the thumbs up and subscribing to Lisa and Scott and Jay. And thank you for being here. We just appreciate you. And Chezamo, prayers. We are sending out prayers for Mike Capello, your godfather of your twins, who has adrenal cancer. So love and light, and sending Archangel Raphael, which is interesting. Yeah, it's interesting because when I pull the angels before when Lisa's on or when I have a guest, I try to pull the angels before ahead of time so that we don't go into that time. And I ended up pulling Archangel Raphael, so I wonder if it had to do with something like that. So anyway, please don't be offended if I don't say hello to you individually. Yeah, yeah. So I see you all, and we love you all. How about that? How about that? Yeah. Um, yeah, and don't forget to hit the thumbs up and put in your specific question for Lisa, or a question. It doesn't have to be specific. Um, it's better if it is. Lisa and I have discovered that when you ask for a general reading, what you're going to get is what's just probably what you already know, which is okay, right?
It's confirming, if you ask me. Yeah,
It's confirming,
for
but
goodness.
it's nice to get a little more information. So, I'm going to call in the angels real quick, and then Lisa will do her thing, and then we'll share the angels, and we'll get this show on the road. Dear angels and spirit guides, thank you for your guidance and wisdom. Thank you for guiding me on this journey. My third eye is open and the veil is thinning. Please keep me out of fear and keep me in wonder and amazement. I ask to be connected to the great I am at all times. I am strong. I am confident. I am intuitive. I am one with the divine. I am a seer. I am a believer. I am connected to the great I am. So be it.
Zina is with us. Her love of all surrounds us. Her faith in all supports us, and her new wisdom guides us. Spirit, make me a channel of your peace and wisdom. Relieve me from the bondage of self so that I may see clearly, open to your light. Let there be only truth and understanding. Thy will be done through me for the highest good of all. So be it. We are protected, grounded, and surrounded by love and light.
Yes, I love it. I'm just looking for questions. I only have a couple so far, so let me just make sure. Recently, still brewing your tea, Pamela. Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm saying yes, and say hello to Lisa too. Yeah, home sweet home, Lisa. Right, right, traveling, right?
Does feel good to be home, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, good morning, Constance L. Here, I can't. Oh, look.
Oh, thanks, Tara Stash. Nice to see you. Hugs to me and back at ya.
Yeah. Oh, there's somebody that wants to Karen. Oh, Karen Lewis. Oh, got you. Got you. That makes sense. A great way to save time. It just is. Karen Lewis. Okay, you put it in twice. Okay, I already got you up there. Okay. I wanted to make sure. I was like, wait a second. Oh, Rada. Okay, and then I'll tell you who I. Yes, a blanket to hello to all in the chat. This is what we're doing, right? Yep, yep. Yeah, you might do a similar. It. I don't know how people are going to feel about it. Let's see. We're help you better understand your gifts. Absolutely. And Karen Johnson, you're swinging by. Oh, okay, you can't stay. And so much love to you, Sahita. Okay, I got your email and sending you and your family love. Yeah, Andy is live too. Yeah. And Rada, I got you starred. Constance, what the hell? I got you starred. Scott, I have you starred. And Natalie would like a career reading. Karen Johnson, I got you. Were you herding puppies, Karen Johnson? Because that's what she does. She herds puppies. Well, one puppy anyway. All right. There we go. Let's go over to the questions now. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Angels first. Goodness gracious sakes alive. Getting ahead of myself because I'm not saying I'm all discombobulated, you guys. Oh, Lisa, Gerald finally sent you an email.
Oh, I'll have to take a look, sweetie. Thanks. Good. Well, that'll be fun. I look forward to that. Talking about Lenormand's always a blast.
Yeah, I did a private reading yesterday, and I used the Lenormand for a question, and it was like bam, right there, boom, there it is.
Mm-hmm.
All right, going to the angels real quick. The first angel out was Archangel Dorinka. Hone your psychic abilities and see through illusion. Right? So that's what we're doing. We are remembering. We are waking up. Remember, it is not your sixth sense. It is your first sense. Right? And then we got Archangel Raphael. Archangel Raphael. Connie B got you starred. See with enlightened eyes and open to abundance. See with the light. So here we are. We're honing our psychic abilities, and we're seeing with enlightened eyes. Oh, and he thinks he has an idea for the three of us.
That'll be fun too. Lovely.
Yeah. Amen. All right. And then we got White Eagle Ancestor Spirit. Connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. And I am certainly doing that work. I want you to know I did some work, and it was like I healed my past. It was almost instantaneously through somebody who was helping me that had me do something. And it was just like, oh my gosh, really? So it was crazy. All right, Mercury, open communication. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. And then we have our Mother Mary card right here. Of course, she has her crown of thorns or of roses. Jesus wore the thorns. Mother Mary wore the roses, right? Our Lady of Dark Mysteries, I'm your loving mother always. I come to you through light and darkness, through joy and even through suffering. I am seeking you, reaching for you, calling you to my heart. If you can know this, then fear will leave your soul and great peace and spiritual strength will be yours. You shall assist me in enlightening this world from fear and distrust into compassion and divine radiance unveiled.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And yeah. Hi, Viviani. Okay, so Viviani, just look for people coming in. We're not saying individual hellos, but hey, if somebody pops in, might say hello. I don't know how this is gonna work. I'm all confused here. When my routine changes,
Yeah, well, of
even
course.
though I'm a fish and I go with the flow, my moon is in Capricorn and it's like, no, Jane, don't. You got to keep it all aligned. And don't forget, um, yeah, it's all, yeah, that's what we take up too much time saying the hellos. I felt like it was using all of the time. So anyway, and don't forget, we are doing the thing that Scott, Jay, and I have hit 500 subscribers. Let's get Scott there. And don't forget to subscribe to Zina's Place. Everybody's links are in the description box below. And after this is over, if you leave a comment in the, if you leave a comment, we will, I'm doing a drawing for a free reading. So, and I'm just going to take everybody's name and put them in a hot hat. I'm not going to pick and choose who gets the free reading. It's going to be in the hat. So you have to put your name in the comment. And then after all of these lives, I'll get all of the comments, everybody's name. And on Monday, I will let you know who it is. There you go. And boom, Viviani with Zina's Place. And remember, it's all for entertainment purposes only. All right. Let's get to it. Good morning, Lauren. Wasn't that
one little thing that did happen on my trip, though, that really kind of goes along with the cards, or the two books that I read. I read Eckhart Tolle's A New World, which when you said, like you change yourself like that, he's one of those same people, right? All of a sudden he just woke up one morning and realized what was going on. And I think my favorite thing was at the end of that book, he says, he goes, there are three things that your mental monkey should be doing. And one of them is living, in acceptance when things don't go quite the way you want, just to really be accepting of whatever that is. These were my takeaways anyway, which reminded me a lot of what the cards you pulled today. Number two was live everything in joy, like to just do your best. And I was like, okay. It's like, I feel like the first one was sort of like a half a check, like shit goes down. Stuff goes down, and like sometimes you can be that equanimous person, and other times you just can't, right? So that one I'm still working on. But I think when he said joy, I was like, check, I can pretty much live everything in joy. And then the third one was enthusiasm, and I was like, hello, really? Enthusiasm? Like, wow, I think I got 2 out of 3 pretty good. So that was a great book. I encourage everybody to read it, because if we all read it, if everybody read it and started living their life that way, then we really, truly would have a new earth. And so that was kind of cool.
I watched, go on. Sorry.
No, just the second one, just so before I forget, because, brain like a sieve.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot. Okay.
No, it's all, I'm seriously brain like a sieve.
I got you.
Robin Wall Kimmerer's Braiding Sweetgrass, and that too is also very life-changing. And to be driving through the redwoods and listening to that was just the best, just most beautiful juxtaposition I think I could have ever asked for. So that was just amazing. And she talks about this force, which in the world, that is that force of where people choose not to do the best thing for Mother Earth or for whatever it is, right? And he also, Eckhart also talks about that force. I don't know. It was really wonderful. So I would encourage everybody to pick up, and not just because I read them, but boy, those 2 books were really enlightening. Yeah.
Can you tell us the names of the 2 books again, please?
Yeah, sure. So it was, so the first one was called A New World, right? I think is what it's called. No, A New Earth, excuse me. A New Earth. And that's by Eckhart Tolle, the guy, the smaller guy is full of knowledge.
Watch him all the time.
He's just amazing. Yeah.
Love him.
And then, this is a little creepy on the book. I'm not going to lie, but it's okay. It was a little bit like, you're like, okay, I got to get into this guy, but he's truly wonderful. Don't get me wrong. So that was A New Earth by Eckhart Tolle. And then the other one that my son gave to me, thank you very much, my son, was Braiding Sweet Grass by Robin Wall Kimmerer. Yeah.
Okay.
Seriously beautiful. I'm telling you, life-changing. I thought I'd already changed. And I changed some more. So
Well,
when you say it, I was like, yeah.
we are on this ascension path, right? I mean, it's every day is changing. So minute by minute. Look, the minute we just had,
He's
it's
gone.
over.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. He sure Eckhart sure makes you think about that. You were gonna say a book that you had read. What did you say you had read?
Oh,
Interrupted you.
no, I think I just I think I was just saying that I watch Eckhart Tolle all the time.
Oh, and I apologize. See, so what I feared was going to happen to me happened to you.
All right, let's get on with it. There you go. Scott's put the names of the book of both
Yeah, Power of Now is great. Yep.
of Eckhart Tolle's books in there. So thank you, Scott. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
I find A New Earth actually does have a lot of the power of now in it, you know. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Nice.
Teresa, you want some cards?
Wow. So I've gotten a surprise, the writer, it's a surprising message, like on the bottom now, like I'm going to say 10 times. That's going to lead us to a new path. And Teresa, I don't know that this is for you, dear. I feel like this is for just everybody because I've seen it like 3 times now on the bottom. And I even did what I call the magic card shuffle, right? Which is not magic as in voodoo, like as in now you see it, now you don't, but magic cards as in the game, right? Yeah. So that's crazy. I don't know what that is. I say we're all about to experience a new message. A surprising new message.
Oh, I'm sure of that.
Yeah.
I get surprised on the daily, I'm telling you.
On Jane Mount Shasta. Dang, I tell you honestly, if it was any closer to the ocean, I would no longer be sitting here. I just can't seem to be any more than 20 minutes from the ocean, I don't think. Yeah. They don't even have any water, like no lake. Well, there's lake.
Lake Shasta.
Yeah, but you're right.
It's a huge lake.
I mean, it is, but what I mean was it was like it's not right there underneath the mountain. I don't know. You'd want to. Yeah, you can't have your cake and eat it too, I guess. But you can. I've never understood that statement. What the hell does that mean anyway?
I don't know.
All right, Teresa. You ready to read for Teresa too?
Absolutely.
Okay. Let me clear whatever energy this is. But yeah, beautiful energy in Mount Shasta. Teresa, I feel like you've got some sort of I don't know, the clouds can either mean something that you're feeling confused about. It can also represent a little bit of depression in a way. So you'll have to tell me how that's feeling for you. And I can, I'll show you what's around you, but that's sort of what's covering the reading. Okay. It's something to do with clouds. Could also be dreams, though, I'm hearing something you've been dreaming about. Most of the time it represents, again, like, indecision. I keep hearing indecision. But this kind of indecision, there's some kind of letter coming that leads to a stable letter that leads to a long journey. But really, again, don't forget, friends, regardless of what's going on. Yeah. It really just takes, follow through and knowing that in the end, it always works out. I mean, it just does, right? Whatever it is will always have an ending of some sort. So of course, the first card to take is the whip. So, just feeling what I see here, this is what's surrounding you. So the whip is usually, again, can be a quick message. The fact that we got those messages before I started too makes me think that, again, it's going to be something surprising. This is you being the boss man of some sort of communication. Does that make any sense to you at all? Again, another really good reason, Jane, for in-person reading. Sometimes you get cards together that just are like, okay, well, so what is that you? Like you're like, okay. And I do see on the bottom of both of these decks, though, I've got the clouds and then I've got the coffin. So that there's something that's been bothering you, either something that's been striking at you. There you are. And you need to talk about it. is what I'm hearing. You need to talk about it. Oh, whoa. In order to put an end to whatever this is. You know, it's really funny because I went out to lunch yesterday with a friend and it's that same advice. You know, it's like you people can't know what's going on in here. It has to come out here. That's the card of chit chat and talking and yep, open communication. Exactly. And that, okay, so now I'm hearing it. Sometimes it just takes a while. So the clouds, this depression, whatever it is, this confusion will come to an end. Here you are surrounded by it. You're feeling whipped by it, okay, by this. But if you just get to the I just heard it again. If you get to the communication, it will put an end to it. Why is it that we all walk around, Jane, with these thoughts in our head that constantly berate us and tell us how things should be and how it's going to be in the future and how it was in the past? And it's like, it's so hard for us to just be here right now. I feel like if you just, you're having a problem with someone, right? And then you go through it in your head about 1,000 million freaking times, right? Whatever it is. And then you have the conversation because you know how it's going to go. And of course, it never goes anything the way you imagined it. So you've wasted all that time figuring out how it was going to go or how it did go in the past. And so therefore, I can't. So talk right away. Just do it. Talk. And then it puts an end quickly to whatever is going on, right? Like, I think that's just good advice for everybody even. So thank you, Teresa, for asking, because when you're feeling cloudy, talk about it. Stop ruminating. Stop staying in your head.
I love that. Yeah, that's a great, yeah.
So.
Yeah, and what is the magic shuffle, please? Tarot Stash wants to know, and I want to know.
You guys, it's so funny. It's called the Magic Card Shuffle. Okay, so magic cards. Do you know what the game Magic Cards are? No. My son is really into magic cards. It's kind of like, think of Pokemon, but with different.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So what is the shuffle?
The shuffle is just four piles. You just go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
Oh, well, you always do. Okay.
Called the Magic Card Shuffle. I don't usually do that. I usually just do the real magician shuffle, which is or the Vegas shuffle, right? Which is
no. I mean, don't you put them in? Don't you do that when you?
I've been doing it lately because I feel like I just feel like they're not getting shuffled somehow. I keep coming up with the same cards, so I don't know.
Well, we're all in this together, so that would make sense.
Yep.
Yeah. And what I got for you, Teresa, is I pulled a card from the Open Face Tarot because I love doing this. And I got the Lover's card. So this is what you are connected to. It can be you and your husband. It can also be connected to source. So it is telling you what you are connected to. So pay attention to what you are connected to and what you're doing in that realm as well. And I got a door for you. It's kind of a bridge, kind of a portal, but I pulled a door for you. And it says, a distant kiss in a prayer flag. I wish all wishes that you were here. Through sunlight and rain, I need you near. Wow. So the angel card and this saying, say the prayer, I need you near. Wow. I'm getting chills with that. So, hello, anybody else who's walked in? Andy just signed off. Oh, okay. It was so good to see Andy. I was like, but I have to go do my own live.
Was his live pre-recorded or was it?
It was a
live. Zina, that's great. Wow. Yeah.
Because I know he does not go live very often. So.
How fun is that?
Had to be there.
Yeah.
Okay. Karen Lewis, you are next. And anybody else, I'm kind of watching this. If anybody else has a question.
And
there's Karen.
Here. Hi, honey.
Hi, how are you?
Good to see you. Good to see everybody, of course. But how's Joe doing? I hope he's doing all right. Probably still waiting, poor guy. The waiting is the hardest part.
I'm sure we'll probably hear when when that happens. So that's what I'm guessing.
What's a
What?
star list?
What's the star list? Oh, it's on StreamYard. I just starred you.
Oh.
Okay, have a great one,
Thank you,
Carol.
Kimberly. Oh, sorry. Tara Cash is off. A friend's daughter's son. Okay.
Have a
Bye.
great one.
I'm still looking forward to being on with him.
Yeah, he's fun.
He's such a doll. Joe's doing okay. And you start a new job on the 5th.
Oh, good. Good. Did
you go to some new company or just stay where you are, if you don't mind my asking? I'd love to know if you went to like the sister company or if you found something totally new. Just interesting, I'm glad she made a change. All right, so Karen, but we're not talking about Karen Starseed. We're talking about Karen Lewis. Boy, Karen was a really popular name. More so than I realized. Someone's starting a new beginning. I love it. The stork. Sounds good to me, right? Have a nice new beginning coming. Let's see. And of course, you're right there. That leads to total stability. Huzzah. And like I was saying, with anything, right? It's the mountains. Look at this. It goes mountains to your heart that turn you into just the person that you need to be, right? That beautiful, I'm loving this card, Jane, lately, especially after having spent time in the meadows and such and under the trees, watching things grow where you don't think they should or whatever, you're just like, holy moly. And I mean, like the lily is such a beautiful card because not only are you providing beauty to the world, right? Because it is, flowers just provide such, and smell good.
And they feed the bees and the butterflies and they're pollinators.
Right? That's the whole other part. They receive and they give.
Yes.
It's like you're just the perfect, right? Yeah, I just love this card. So I think that's wonderful. And that you have this new beginning. I don't think this represents a child necessarily. And that leads to a new path is the last one. I'll stop there because you know that. Very nice, son. Good job. Woohoo.
Well, interesting, because what I got is, well, first I'm going to pull a door for you, but whatever it is what I got is you need to choose you. I got the you card. Like this is okay, anyway I do this, it's you. Okay? It's you. So it's up to you, right? And yes. And then let me pull a little door for you.
Yeah. And she says, sounds like today is the magic day. And I agree. I think, and then I got the whip, which again is just really quick. It's quick action and the rider coming in, right? For all of it. Yeah. What's the next one, Jane? Sorry.
No, it's okay. Distant dream. The distance calls your heart to roam free. As you dare to dream it, so must it be. So go through the portal and live that dream that you've been dreaming.
Because it's time.
And choose yourself.
Yep. Love it.
Yeah.
And if I scroll back just a little bit, so it sounds like Karen Starseed got a new company. Yay. Better hours running a house with 5 adults and multiple disabilities. And nice. You're going to be terrific at that job. Huzzah.
Very good.
Very, very nice. The Karens have got it going on.
All right. Radha, are you still in the house? Oh, yeah, Radha, there you are.
Ready to travel again, eh? I've been bugging her. I want to go. I want to go travel. I think Karen Lewis would make a great travel buddy.
That's good.
Yeah. It's so nice to meet people in person, Jane. How many people have you met in person? Have you met anybody in person from here yet? Like even, well, no, on but Zoom, I guess Zoom is sort of in person too, a little bit, huh? Yeah.
Kind of.
But this was nice. It was so nice. Just,
Radha.
All right. Yeah, great trip. Radha, let's see what we have here for you, my dear. Oh my gosh, of course. So again, I have a feeling it's just going to be the theme. Something's coming. What's the one from West Side Story? Something's coming. Don't know what it is, but it is gonna be grand. The air is humming, and something great is coming. And you can't see it right now. And it feels like it's been a long time coming. But whatever you've been doing, Radha, you have been working on yourself and really growing into the person you need to be. Yeah, I see sunshine surrounding your home and a good partner who can talk to you. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see where you are. So, all that said, the key to success for you, there's you, right? So, here's the key to success for you is to take a new path. And again, I think, guys, that's the second time that's come up. And I think that the rider has come up like at least 6 or 7 times. I'm not keeping count, but at least that I've seen it, right? That, well, so I just get the feeling there's something new coming for you, Radha. And when you see it, when it's given to you, remember that it is a gift, even though it might feel a little bit scary because you have no idea what's at the end there. And you just take that path. Take that path. Okay. That's what I'm hearing. What do you see, Jane? And it's going to be surprising again.
Yeah. Well,
she's working towards it. It feels surprising, but she's been working towards it.
Yeah, it did say love life for the month of September. So yeah, that's
holy moly. And I didn't even hear that, but that's totally what I said, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Best friend surrounded by the heart and home. So the heart, so best friend, home, heart, home, and sunshine. And again, I'm going to just say it, guys. Mountains are opportunities to learn a lesson, get, it's like, all right, here it comes. Put on that backpack. All right, got your water. Yep. You got whatever you need. Yep. Okay, let's do it. Okay. That's the way you need to go at problems. I feel like those mountains of problems. What do you need? What tools do I need? Do I have, okay, wait, I'm missing what? Right. Oh, okay. Need to pack that before I go. Right. I really feel like when I see that mountain card now, I don't know if it's because I was just underneath this mountain or what, but it's really is. It's this, let's go for it. Let's do it. Let's attack them. Right. And then let's enjoy the view and on the way down. All those problems definitely lead to you becoming a better person. I don't care what anybody says. So take them.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I got the Empress. You are pregnant with possibilities. There are so many possibilities. This is the Empress card. Like it is you have all these possibilities. You are setting the table.
Mm-hmm.
So set your table the way you want it because you are the Empress. And then I pulled a door card for you, which is sort of a portal. I like doors or portals to me. And I got Hummingbird Song, Nectar of Sweetness, Enjoy It Brings, the hummingbird's healings, as medicine it sings.
Okay, so now I'm so sorry. Crazy. Okay, so then remember I was just talking about mountains, which I did not know was right next to the partner, which is right next to the songbirds, which you just said about singing. So what I'm hearing here too is that this partner has to get over. He's got some mountains because it came before him. He's got to climb some mountains, and then you guys will be finding each other as the lovebirds that you're going to be. Look at how cute these little lovebirds are. Look at one of them's obviously talking to the other one so nicely that oh.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So I can't believe you said singing so sweetly because it's going to be beautiful. And it's going to come from a surprise angle. I love it. Oh, Radha. Yep.
Lovely, Radha. So thank you for letting us read for you. I'm seeing some things in the chat. If somebody and hello to Marcia too. You get that every time. She says, "Oh my God, I get that every time." If you want a card or a reading from Lisa and my little my exclamation point or my period to her sentence, just put it in all capitals or something. We do have 11 people starred, but there you go. All right.
11's my lucky number.
Okay. I'm going to go to Donna.
So Radha says, my heart sings with joy. Good, because that's what you need to be doing. You need to be totally happy exactly right where you are right now. And then that's what attracts it. I'm telling you, enthusiasm, joy, and acceptance. Those are my 3 new words. Yep, I love it. So you go for it, Rada. You got this. You got this. Yeah. And enjoy the ride. You know, it was funny because somebody said to me, oh, well, wow, that's a lot of driving on 5. And I'm like, 5? I barely took 5. I don't know where 5 was, but I was taking that road less traveled because I don't know, like I don't know, I'm going forth, right? Road less traveled. Go forth and yeah. And you see so many other things when you take the extra roads, right? I don't know.
Yeah, Pamela, that too. That's why I'm saying, like, that's why I said, set the table. I like what you say too, Pamela. There's a lot of wisdom in the chat, so
Always.
and I love it all. All right. While you do Tana real quick, I'm gonna run and fill up my coffee cup.
Okay.
I'll be right back. Sorry.
You better understand my gifts. Sure. Let's see what they have to say, sweetie. I'm still sticking with Lenormand. There is a gift card in here. I am actually being called to Kipper. I'm going to go ahead and pull that. I hope you don't mind. I got these new cute little Kipper cards. They're not the rainbow Kipper like the old ones, and I kind of like the pictures better too. Even. Whoops, hello. They're a little bit slippery though. Ooh, my yoga buddy just texted me. Trying to do yoga every morning, Kundalini, doing some type of devotion, but on the trip it was super hard. I would say, Tana, just from my own personal experience, to understand your gifts better, start doing a daily devotion, get in touch with who's there, right? Yeah. All right, let's see what Kipper has to say right around the gift card, okay? Well, on the very bottom, you got the most pretty card. It's I like this one the best in the deck. Well, I guess I do love happiness. It's called Great Happiness, and I don't know. It's hard for you to see it right now, but it's just a lady. She's got a cornucopia of thanks. The animals and children are dancing around her, right? So again, I'm going to say to you, Tana, the best way to experience your gifts are those 3 things: acceptance, joy, and enthusiasm. Don't you think that's what they're accepting of the harvest? They're accepting of their state. They're experiencing joy with enthusiasm. So I don't know. I would say that's the key to helping you better understand things. But I do see that here. Can you help me better understand my gifts? The expectation card is right after that, which is the 3-month card usually, right? It takes about 3 months for whatever that is, and then followed by success and love. Some people, find that they really they need a partner to get close to what's going on, at least in some part in their life. But I don't know. Let's just see what's around the gift, as I was saying, receiving a gift. See, that's why I like this one. So again, it's kind of saying the same thing, sweetheart. So here, gloomy thoughts. And if I'm not mistaken, I think you were, when we first met, some of your thoughts were a little more gloomy than they might be now. But again, Eckhart Tolle wrote his most amazing thing just after he thought about ending it all, right? So I honestly think that the gloomy thoughts are a gift, so that you can, hopefully, that you take it, that you receive, right? Receiving a gift, and that leads to a change. So I would say this card, the gloomy thoughts card, is a card of acceptance, that in order to move forward, you have to really come to this real realization of acceptance. Okay, yes, and I have gloomy thoughts. Yep, I do. Everybody does. Okay, everybody does. You're not human if you don't, right? And that those gloomy thoughts are actually the gift, and that is what leads to a change, and a real change, because you come at it. Who is, oh my gosh, and then followed by the main person. Unbelievable. So who more than a child, right? A little child. That's the person who enjoys, right? When I was at the aquarium, this little boy, Mom, look, a hammerhead shark. Oh, Mom, look, a turtle. Oh, Mom. And all I could think to myself was, oh my gosh, may I please have that enthusiasm again? That is great enthusiasm. So come at it like a little child, because here you are, you're right next to it. Come at it, everything like a little child. Get back to that inner joy, that inner enthusiasm, and the acceptance, right? And when they don't accept something, and then it's over.
Yeah, that is so true. Yeah. Yeah, and I went to my oracle deck that speaks directly to gifts, and I got that you are a natural counselor. So you may not feel it, and then I don't know what Lisa said because I was getting my coffee. Sorry, but it's that time of day. I needed my coffee. I need my coffee. You know what I'm saying? It says you are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. So I would take that same guidance and reassurance and use it on yourself. Um, and then again, we got this one. We got this card again. Interestingly, it says a distant kiss in a prayer flag. I I wish of all wishes that you were here through the sunlight and rain. I need you, dear. So what I feel like is a way to develop your gifts is in meditation and figuring it out what your gifts are, and that's how we do that. Um, I very recently, my clairvoyance has kicked in in a major way. Like I literally saw something happen, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" And then, and I hadn't heard anything about it on the news or anything like that. After I was done doing what I was doing, I went and looked at the news, and sure enough, what I saw happening was just beginning to happen. So, and I do a lot of meditating and praying and everything else. So connect to your higher source. Yeah. You can relate to that, Jane. Good. Yeah. Natural counselor. There you go.
Nice job.
My coffee's cold. My husband didn't turn on the burner. He's fired. Karen Johnson. Really? What? That card speaks to your soul. Um, please read it again. The door card, Pamela. It says a distant kiss in a prayer flag. I wish of all wishes that you were here through sunlight and rain. I need you near.
Well, we know what sunlight and rain make, don't we?
Yeah, they make the flowers grow.
And rainbows.
And rainbows. I forgot. Oh, I forgot. High vibe energy. And yeah, remember it's for entertainment purposes only. Yeah, there we go. Karen Johnson. Or was that Karen Johnson? No, we're doing Karen Johnson now. Sorry, she never went and got coffee.
Hi, Karen. All right, let's see what's happening for Karen. High Vibe Energy would like to know if they're too late for a message.
No, I'll star you, and then if I've got you starred high vibe, and we should be able to get to you. Okay.
All right, so Karen, your reading, dear, is about these crosses that you're bearing, right? Um, carrying heavy crosses right now. Just just maybe how to deal with those kinds of feelings of things. Remember, again, on this trip again, I just sort of got real close to the concept of, yep, we really do. When we have a checklist, even the crappiest stuff we put on that freaking list, like, right, we're up there and we're like, I'll take a little bit of this. Yeah, check. A little bit of that, check. Yeah, okay, I'll have some of that. And you're like, wait, what? Really? You really want some of that? And you're like, yeah. Actually, I really want some of that. I can't believe it, but I do really want some of that. Check. So all those things that are just those things that feel like you're just like, oh my God, I couldn't possibly carry this weight, right? Because wasn't that what the cross was when he's dragging it up that hill? He couldn't possibly carry all that weight, right? So just know that you can, and that you actually somehow, I know it sounds so, and it's hard because I came from this play about this man who died and everything, and it was really got me in touch with death and feelings about that, and I just kind of feel like I really do think we check it off, and somehow that makes it easier. Like if you chose it, if you actually did choose this up there because there was some really important lesson to learn from it, doesn't it change it a little bit? It changes it for me. Yeah. And it has something to do with your heart. So it's crosses to bear on your heart. Okay. Let me go to where you are. But you've got a surprising message that's bringing something to an end, my dear, which is nice. And it's everything you've been wishing for. So I wish that for you. I'm not saying that we all want to stay in those places very long. Learn your lessons as quick as you can. I say, let's see where you are. Sorry, I got stuck on that because, like, really, honestly, I just came from that.
That's okay.
Place. And yeah, and it's interesting, sweetie, because you're the very last card in the deck, which to me means that you had a lot of crap going on, right? But now it's kind of like a clean slate because here you are at the very end. Yeah, and here right in front of you, the last thing that's just happened has something to do with chatty birds, meaning, like, again, either you've been talking with somebody, what was just before it? That was the cross to bear. They seem to be out of order. I guess I'm not supposed to say anything. So again, so without having anything in this position, it means that your slate is open and the rest is still unwritten, right? So that's what I'm hearing. Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
which is, oh, go on.
No, which is what?
Yeah, because I got temperance.
Yeah. That's
right. So it's going, you're doing it, it's going. But it's part of the beauty of success is the journey getting there.
Thank you. That's what I was going to say. Thanks, Jane. Right. That when I was on, then I left my mind. Yeah. When you're on the journey, like some people, like 5, that's what I was trying to say. When you're on the 5, what are those people about? Those people are not about the journey. They're not. They're about the destination. If you're on the 5, you're trying to get where you're going to, and it doesn't matter what's around you.
The 5 is a freeway in California.
Yeah. Sorry. Right. Right. But when you take the path less traveled, right, then it's not about this. Then it becomes about the journey. Thank you, Jane, because I knew that I knew it. Keep going. I knew I hadn't said what I wanted to say.
Yeah, and I got distant thunder, clear the air. So yes, this is again about the communication, but you see there's a mountain here and also a lightning bolt. So there's inspiration too in all of this. This is the Sacred Traveler card. Yeah, so speak it and use that inspiration. When that inspiration hits, when you get those messages, write them down. That's what I just heard. When you get the messages, just write it down. If you can't talk to that person immediately, just write it down. What if it's somebody else that you're talking to or whatever it is, write it down, because that's journal.
Yeah, that brings up something else too. I was actually, because I write things down when crazy stuff like that happens to me, like that Day of the Dead experience, right, with my mom coming through. I wrote it down. That was like in 2018 or whatever it was. It was a really long time ago. And I got to tell Bob the story on my trip, right? And I was so glad that I wrote it down, because if I hadn't have written it down, it wouldn't have been real. But because I wrote it down that day, it was real.
Yeah.
So write it down.
Yeah. So
it's funny. That's another thing I'm selling on at we were talking about selling before we got on. Journals. I have journals for you to write in too, with that little chakra thingies on them. Yeah. I think writing it down is so important. So important. I've been asked to hear, see, and speak my truth. Yep.
Yeah. That's what they're telling you to do. So there you go. I mean, it is so scary to sometimes to speak, to have a conversation with some people that feel uncomfortable, but we still have to have them, because like Lisa said, when we have all these conversations in our head with somebody else, and then you go to that person and you have that conversation with them, it's completely different.
It's never the same. Doesn't matter how many times you play it over. And you can even have a script in your head. You'll never say it. It's not what comes out. It just doesn't. Even if you've practiced the line 15,000 times, it's not coming out that way.
Yeah. So you've been asking to,
Yeah, right. They won't give you the cue for you to say that line.
yeah. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. She's been asking to hear, see, and speak her truth.
Mm.
So, yes. And you are being told to. So do it.
Aw, Steve, really? You're all about the destination? I can't tell you what I saw because I was not taking that, because I was more interested in the journey. And not to say, I don't know which ones, maybe so. Maybe it is so that getting to the destination is what it's all about.
Well,
For
for
me,
some it
I like
is.
the journey.
For some it is. For some it's the journey. For some it's the destination. So let's not discount anybody.
Well, thanks, Pamela. Pamela would like to get a rainbow chakra. I bought 70 of them while I was in Mount Shasta. So I think what I'm going to do is like do custom ones, so everybody gets to pick what they want. And again, Jane, you were saying something before we got on about how I'm not really, following through with that kind of stuff. But I'm not really set up just yet. Once
Oh,
I
there
get,
you go.
I think it'll be fine. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Once you get set up, that's why I keep asking you. You set your room.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
And
yeah.
yesterday I actually, and it's not just on here. Yesterday I put in my order for my canopy to go down to
Oh,
Sunset
good,
Market.
good, good, good.
I'm working on it. And being
All in
passionate for
time.
myself.
It's the journey, not the destination.
Yeah, that's what it is for me.
All right,
All
Constance.
right. Yay, Constance L. Here, I'm going to do the magic card shuffle real quick because I feel like I've been at it a while. And the other thing I do have are these cards signed by Sarah M. Lyons. She sent me 20 books of it, 20 different books with her signature. So cute. It says happy readings or something like that. It's super sweet.
And the book she's talking about is this book.
Yeah, that one.
It comes with the cards. The cards are whoops, sorry. The cards are right here in the back.
Which is okay. I didn't find I used that after that. I put them in my own little baggie, but
yeah, I'm going to. I got a baggie the other day with some cards with my new angel cards that I ordered, but and I was trying to find what deck I'm going to put in the baggie. But at any rate,
I don't know what I'm doing, Pamela. I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing just yet. Giving myself space to figure it out. Yeah, but we were talking. Maybe I don't know about Etsy. Maybe an online store. I think a website. If I do anything, I don't think I'll do it through Etsy. I think I'll do it as a website. But
that's probably a good idea. Most people who do, they it's sort of like Etsy's used for advertising.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And then you buy from Etsy, but then they're like, but if they send you a thing and they're like, if you buy from my shop, we'll give you 10% off.
Right.
We'll go to my, so yeah, I get it. Okay, you're feeling better than yesterday. Good.
I'm so glad because what I got for you is that, you're feeling a little bit under the weather, right? When you said I'm not feeling so good, all of a sudden I was like, well, under the weather, right? That's what this cloud can also be. This card can also be.
Oh.
Yeah. So, right. And of course, when you're not feeling all that well, it is depressing and you're not exactly sure what's going on. And while I was shuffling, I also saw the snake. So to hear that you weren't feeling well makes, poisonous, makes a little bit of sense. All right, let's see where you are though. But it's coming to a quick end. Yeah. Oh, look at that. So it goes just to show you what's in the front. So it's the clouds and the coffin and the key to success. So for you to continue on, right? Yeah. So it's coming to an end. I'm glad you're feeling better, sweetie. Yeah. And you've got some new beginning coming that's going to lead to a lot of sunshine, but let's get right to where you are. Okay. So of course, because of course. So I told you it was going to be the card of the day. I knew it. So the rider, again, this is a surprising message of some sort. There you are, right? And then a proposal. So for you, and you're going to be getting a surprising message about a proposal about your home and life and family. And it's even possible that it has something to do with, communication. Did somebody say communication? Isn't that not also today is all about
the angel of the day. Yeah.
honestly, and like in my own personal life, I've had to do a lot of communicating the last couple of days. So like, it's really interesting that that's what's coming up. So communication at home, and that again, that and yeah, if you can just clear the ground. Oh wow, look at this. So communication at home. I have to go on. I'm sorry, because
That's
women
okay.
all that way. Here's the scythe, or somebody said scythe, but I swear I think it's a scythe. If you ask Siri or somebody how to say it, I think it comes back. Anyway, I'd love to hear how you say it, but the scythe or scythe um, is about clearing, right? You clear, but you have something to show for it, right? It's not like you've cleared like the coffin where it's just the end and it gets buried and nothing happens. Well, at least not if you're put in a, oh, don't get Jane started. Not if you're put in a coffin. Yeah, don't get Jane started. The scythe, what happens is this clearing leads to love with a partner. So now it can mean love with, if you already have a partner, just more love with your partner, or if you're single, the clearing can actually lead towards love. So it really just, oh, good. I'm glad you need to hear that. Great. Yeah. So there you go. And what are you seeing for Constance, Jane?
Well, what I see is I got the beginning of the journey.
Oh my God. And then
right?
this. Oh my gosh, Jane. Yep.
Yeah.
Sunshine.
So there you go.
New path. Yep.
Yeah, you're taking a new path. And look at this doorway. Wow. This doorway has doorways upon door. It's one of those places where you keep walking through these portals. And what the card reads, what it says is passages, spiritual signs of inclination. You're walking through passages of your transformation.
Wow.
So the Fool and your transformation, you are on the beginning of your transformation, this path that you are on. Hey, Jay! The factual of journey, yeah. Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, I feel like you're on the right path. And if you don't feel like you are, that the right path will be opening up shortly for you to see it. Yeah. Those paths, those new paths, you just have to go with them, through them, on them, whatever, traverse them with trust.
True.
Yeah. Trust, acceptance, joy, and exuberance. No, what was it? It was enthusiasm.
Yeah.
I loved that at the end when he said those three things. I was like, what? You mean, what? Really? I'm pretty good at those things already.
Eckhart Tolle? Okay,
yeah.
Yeah, I love him. I put him on all the time. I nap because every day. Hi, running away from home. Oh,
scythe. Yeah, that's how I say it. Scythe, right? Not scythe, right? I agree. Scythe, yeah.
Scythe.
Yeah, somebody said scythe the other day and was trying to correct me. I was like, I don't think so.
Let them say it. The tomato, potato.
Yeah, I was okay, but I'm going to keep saying scythe. Thanks.
Right? Yeah. I mean, exactly. I've been saying that for like the last few days. Anybody who's been here with me for the last few days has known that I keep saying tomato, potato. I mean, whatever.
Let's call the whole thing up. Oh my gosh, look. And I just shuffling again, but look, that we sign on for these paths, right? Again, big card of signing on. That's the way I feel about it. And absolutely. I think new surprising paths are going to be coming for all of us. I think a lot of things happen to us all at the same time, and we just don't know it. Like yesterday, I was with my friend. I swear she's going through exactly the same thing I'm going through. How is that possible? I mean, and my thing's kind of like, pretty individual and unique. But no, it's not.
No, I mean, because, it just really brings it home. It's the punctuation point that we are all connected.
We are, more so than any of us could.
Connected.
Yeah.
And you can even think of it as we are all spokes on the same wheel.
Yeah.
Oh, and the center, the source is the hub in the center. And we all radiate out and we are all connected. That wheel, yeah.
That's kind of weird, right? That we are, because it is about the heart. Well, it's the heart and the mind. Yeah, I don't know. And I think this is way more powerful than we give it credit for.
No, we only use what? 10% of our brain or something like that. I'm
Yeah.
probably wrong. Look it up. I'm
Yeah.
just saying we
Yeah.
don't
It's not very much.
we don't use very much of our brain.
No. So what does
Scott,
that mean? What's the point with that?
right? I don't even know. Scott, are you still awake? Are you
Oh,
here? No, no, yesterday he fell asleep. So
he did. He did. Oh, well then, Scott, sorry, can't come to your defense, buddy.
you've been in low vibration for a few days now.
Oh, honey.
Oh, I'm so sorry. The path of least resistance to raise it to the highest and quickest possible vibration.
All right. So I hear that too. So like on the bottom, as I shuffled it, it was the snake. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that's a pretty low vibration. Well, even according to like, the Bible, supposedly, although I think he brought lots of good knowledge, right? Right? The
Oh
snake is
yeah,
low
Sunny,
vibration.
Scott's cat
Scott's asleep.
just typed that Scott is asleep. So Sunny, tell Scott his messages is at 1 minute.
So really somebody else is there?
I don't know.
Oh, you think he's just being funny?
I'm
Oopsie.
being funny.
Yeah. Okay.
Using Scott. Yeah. Sunny is a very advanced kitten. Yes. There are no others. There is only us. Yes, running away from home. And Pamela Batchelor even said, I totally believe that we are all going through hang on, going through the same stuff. We are part of the same consciousness and unconsciousness and subconsciousness as well.
Yeah.
We are all connected. Okay.
So
All
I
right.
just thought it. I guess Sunny is his cat.
Yeah. And he said, and Sunny just said, I will relay them. Meow. Okay. All right.
That's what I'm hearing. Again, so he's been low vibration for a few days now, which again, the mice, that's little things out of your control. A lot of times that will make you feel like, you've got low vibrations, right? Again, what comes right after it though is this abundance, this acceptance is what I'm hearing too, right? That abundance comes from joy and acceptance, right? So I feel like, all right, so here it is, the small problems. If you come at it with, abundance is sort of like, there's abundance, joy, and then the moon, right? So I would say again, just that in order to get rid of the snake, get back to the joy, get back to the things that here was another thing I learned this weekend. When you have the ability, right? You're in a spot where you're not feeling very good, right? You're just not feeling very good, regardless of what the subject is, right? And so you choose at that point, like what's more important to you? Like if you really are committed to a state of peace, right? A peace of mind. If you're committed to a state of peace of mind, then you should probably remember that. And when you're feeling this, you go, well, okay, but I'm more committed to the state of mind than I am to getting upset about what's happening. Now, does it work every time? Hell no. But if you're thinking about it, at least the next time it comes up, it's going to be a little bit easier for you to get there. Right. Yeah. So I just feel like it's, shedding the snake, right? Taking the responsibility is key. And then it followed by the scythe and the spirit for me. There was guess what was on the wall in my room when I walked in at Mount Shasta?
Oh, a fox.
Yeah. Beautiful picture of cute little foxes. So again, Scott, I would say to you, when you're feeling that low vibration, try to tap into the joy, try to tap into the enthusiasm for something, and let your monkey mind dwell on those kind of fun things, right? And even acceptance, right? Well, okay, there's nothing I can do about this right now. And okay, my tears are, okay, this is how I'm feeling. I'm obviously feeling very sad right now, right? But just accept it. That's how I'm feeling right now. This is how things are going. So I would say the quickest way, again, is to enjoy, right? The joy, right? The manifestation, right? And of abundance. You get back to manifesting joy and abundance. There we go. That's what I'm hearing. It wasn't coming out, but that's what it is. It's get back to manifesting, right? Manifesting joy in abundance. And it will change. Those little problems will just go away because you'll be so excited about whatever it is you're doing. Okay.
Yeah. 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 And I mean, the major arcana card for you. I mean, I just wanted to look at the overall energy and, I don't know. We'll look that up, Donna. Um, yeah, it's your thinking. This is the devil card. So it's what you are thinking in your mind that is keeping you in that lower vibration. So get rid of that stinking thinking, any feeling of lack, any feeling of not being enough, because you are enough. You are more than enough. You are all of it. Okay. And I mean, you are enough, and people love you, Scott. I love you. Lisa loves you. People in the chat love you. So love yourself too. And you know what? Give yourself praise for what you are doing right in life, right? Because I did pull a doorway for you. I love these doorways. So what you're going to do is you're going to walk through this doorway, Scott, and it's the sacred lotus, compassion in action, the chosen tool. I see now the lotus, your spirit's jewel. Okay. So let me read that again because I screwed up a little bit. So number one, you are to have compassion for yourself. So
Mm-hmm.
the sacred lotus, compassion in action, the chosen tool. I see now the lotus in your spirit's jewel. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, and remember, the lotus is revered by the Buddhists because it grows in mud, and lotuses need mud. And so remember that it is in mud that we grow and learn. So, yeah, those thoughts of lack, just get rid this.
Replace some, yeah, acceptance, joy, and enthusiasm.
Yeah, and have compassion for yourself.
Yeah, that's for sure. Because there's boundless compassion out there. Seriously. You know, I wrote that little thing. What was it? Boundless joy, boundless love, boundless equanimity, right? Boundless compassion. Tap it. It's out there for you. It just is. It's out there for you. I'm sorry.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, create a play with your favorite happy songs and listen to it, Scott. That's what Viviani says. I think that's great advice as well. Music is so wonderful for me. I love music. Natalie would like a career reading. So thank you, Scott. And I hope that you have been lifted up today in some way, shape, or form. Because I want you to move through this energy that you're in and rise above it, because you are so close to 500 subscribers too, right? And I know that that's an issue, getting to 500. What do you do? How do you do it? Don't worry about it. Just
Maybe so.
have compassion for yourself and for all those around you, because we do. Yeah. Sorry.
No, I love it.
Spirit was
No, not really. I don't
going
think,
on and on.
is that therapy? I don't know. I feel like that's just a good friendly advice. And, everybody needs to hear it's okay.
Yeah, I mean, and we have our days. There's days where I am just curled up on that bed in the fetal position, excuse me, thinking that nobody loves me, nobody likes me, nobody calls me, I don't have any friends, and I just get all in my head. I get all in my head.
Man, just the worst place for you.
Yeah, so choose loving thoughts.
Yep.
All right. Career for Natalie.
Korea. Thanks for being here, Natalie. I don't know that I've read for you before, dear. Let's see.
She's kind of new. And welcome, Natalie. So glad to have you here again.
So it's interesting. On the bottom, I got the living room. I went to Kipper because Kipper has a great occupation and career card. It's just the living room, which, again, it's interesting. I don't know. Are you working from home? Oh, yeah. Well, it's right next to the work and occupation card. Oh. Interesting. Okay, so I see a lot of big back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I don't know, just a lot of it. Like, okay, so I'll just quickly go through it because again, this is not a personal, like, in-person reading, right? I'm supposed to try to keep it short if I can, right? Which there's so much information for you here, Natalie. So I have the living room, which I get the feeling that maybe you work from home. Is that I'm a stay-at-home mom. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So yeah, that's what I got, was that so a career, you're a stay-at-home mom, and then I got work and occupation right next to that, right? And that I have false person and sad news, which I'm not exactly sure what that means to you, dear. That false person and sad news would be, are you not so happy staying at home? You're kind of putting on a face of bravado, and that really, for like, you kind of want to deliver some sad news because, like, you're ready to kind of go back to work. Is that sort of what I'm reading? I don't know. Right after that is unexpected money, short illness, and a journey. Okay. And the reason I keep going on is because then it leads to like a finality, a bereavement, an ending. But you're surrounded by a pleasant letter, good lady, that's you, and a change. Wait, is good lady you? No, wait. Sorry. You're going to get a good letter from a lady that's going to bring some change. Sorry, hold on. You know what? It's so funny because Lenormand and Kipper, here's the main person.
She says yes.
Yes. So I would say this is sort of interesting. I see success in love is just before you. And then and then here you are. That's the main person. And then right after that is a good gentleman. So, and a little child, meetings, and a main person. But it leads to Hope Greatwater. I don't know. It seems to me like you should be really happy where you are and doing what you're doing, because it's like, I've got gifts, receiving a gift. You get high honors. They certainly, he treats you well. You're like you're a rich girl, but you got right. But then right after that is gloomy thoughts and grief and adversity. Again, I'm going to say to you that either, and then the marriage card, which, yeah, I'm going to say to you, turn it around. Look at all the beautiful gifts you have, Natalie. Look at all, start, instead of, you know what? Instead of looking at all the things, my legs are going, instead of looking at all the things that are annoying you about your situation, look instead at all the things that are amazing about your situation and start concentrating on those, because honestly, you've got it good. I mean, I think now, if this main person is not good to you, or if he's stepping out on you or something like that, well, then that's different. And that's a conversation you're going to need to have with this person. I'm not too sure I'm seeing that here. I think maybe some of that's in here, right? So I don't know. I see you having just a beautiful, yeah, look, you end in Hope Great Water. I mean, it's just like the best card in the deck. Hope, they call it Hope Big Water in this one. I know it is Hope Great Water, but same difference, right? So I don't know. Again, some of us, I think, just need to be really grateful for what we have already.
Yeah. And I got two. I had to pull two major arcana cards because I really wanted to know what was going on, because once again I got the devil card, so it's the thinking, it's the connection to the thoughts of lack of whatever that story is that you tell yourself. We all have this story that we tell ourselves, right? And I'm here to tell you that I used to tell myself the same story every day. And in like 2 hours with a therapist, I flipped that script. That was just like the other day. And it all made sense to me. And I was like, so get rid of this thinking. And what you need to go into is you need to go into the hermit mode. You need to go inside, figure out what it is that brings you joy, what makes you tick. Therefore, then you get to shine your light on others
And receive the gifts. That's what
yeah
I'm hearing. It's the same thing. Look, and all the little lights, right? Isn't it? It's like you have to remember
yeah
that that's a gift. That, yeah, go inside and remember what all those gifts are that you have. Absolutely.
yeah. And your door says three-eyed raven. The sunrise hits upon the dew. A messenger raven caws out with news. prepare for the unexpected. So something is, something is coming. So get out of this monkey brain.
Put an end to these monkey brain thoughts.
Because something surprising and new is coming.
Huzzah.
Huzzah. Oh, hi, Andrea. Yeah, Andrea says, welcome back, Lisa. And Emerald Buddha, I wanted to say hello and thank you for coming and checking out the channel. This is not the regular daily thing. This is Thursdays with Lisa, or Zina's place, but her name is Lisa. Zina was her mother. Is her mother.
Thank you. I was just going to say, is my
mother. She's just in a different form. She's much more powerful now.
I agree.
You know what? I just envisioned your mom in that Star Trek.
She did look in that, didn't she?
Yeah, she borrowed it from me one time. So, I'm just picturing her in that. So that's what she's telling me. She's like, yeah, I am so much more powerful now on the other side. She freaking loves it. She just told me that. Okay, sorry. That's Lisa. Let's go to Connie B. Connie B, good morning, ladies. May I have a card for my meeting with editor? Oh, how's the book going? I haven't seen you in a while, Connie B. Oh, wow. So you're having a meeting with your editors on Saturday. Okay, let's get to it. Wow. That's just I mean, do you know how far you have gotten, Connie B? Do you know how many people have written books and have never gotten anywhere with those books? They haven't had meetings with editors. They haven't done that. You are so far. And I can't wait. I can't wait to read this book. Anyway, continue on.
Yeah. So the key to success is definitely this partner. It's a dream is a wish your heart makes after that. Let me see where you are. Wow. Are you all the way? No, wait, I must have missed you. Hold on. So I have the card on the bottom is a gift, right? Again, I think it's like we're all, whatever happens, it's a gift. Don't forget. But it looks like a gift of luck from a best friend, which is nice and brings joy. Yeah, joy, the sun.
I'm getting huge.
Oh, there you are. You've moved up. I'm sorry, one more time.
I'm getting huge chills with this.
Yeah, good. She's moving up the tower, right? This is I feel like you're pretty much at the top. There you are. There's the querent. And yeah, it's starting this new beginning. I think it's time for the next phase, and it's gonna be surprising. Yep. A surprising new beginning that leads to abundance. Yay, Connie B. Yeah, I love it.
I do too. I'm going to pull a major arcana just to end a doorway for you. Let's just yeah. Oh my gosh. The Wheel of Fortune.
Love it.
You got the wheel. So yeah, luck is on your side. I'm thinking, I mean, the Wheel of Fortune, they show in this deck, they show someone being, I think you're on the upswing of the Wheel of Fortune. And I'm going to pull a door for you too. Okay, Connie B. Oh, actually,
it would be beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah. A card flipped. Okay. Oh, you got that again. Yeah. And so you're going through this gate, right? Here's your meeting. A note on love. Seek different seasons and enter into the unknown. When love is the focus, foundation, and goal, blessed is the body, mind, and soul. And I think, and when I say love, I mean, do that which you love writing this book. This book is your love, is your life's work, right? So I think that this meeting is going to go, I feel, for entertainment purposes only, it's going to go really well. And the Wheel of Fortune, right?
It already went well, Jane.
Yeah. There you go. It already went well.
Yeah. They're asking for the movie deal already.
Yeah. Can I play it? Oh no, I don't. I'm not of the I'm not Native American, but I like to think of myself as some sort of actress. In my mind.
Yeah. Legend in your own mind. I know about that.
I am. Ashika. Ashika, are you still here?
Yeah, you should be excited. Be excited and come at it with joy and enthusiasm and acceptance of whatever it is, whatever they say, whatever it is. It's just the next step in the process. So
Yeah,
yeah,
Connie B, Andrea is asking you what the book, the subject is. It's called the Daughters of, what is it called, Connie? The Daughters of the Red Sand, something about red sand. It's about
abundant.
Connie will tell you. Connie, put what it is. Ashika, are you still here? Ashika, because I don't feel her energy. So, well, we can still do it. She tends to
Oh,
go
you've
and
met her before? Okay.
oh yeah.
Okay. I'm seeing a lot of newer people I haven't seen. All right, Ashika, let's see what's in the cards for you, dear.
Yeah, definitely keep us posted, Connie B.
Oh, I can't wait. I hope we get tickets to the movie premiere. That's what I hope.
Oh, wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that be fun?
Or a sign from the author.
There we go. It's The Ghosts of the Red Sands about surviving the Bureau of Indian Affairs dormitory life. There we go.
Wow, that's going to be a bestseller, dear. I can feel that already.
And Andrea got goosebumps on the title.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm getting goosebumps too. Oh, Connie B, I can't wait.
I already see it with the #1 bestseller, New York Times best. Do you see it?
Do
that little sticker?
I see myself reading it.
Yeah.
I see myself sitting down and reading it going, wow.
Yeah.
You know, Ashika is not here.
Okay, so did you want to?
We're going to skip Ashika right now.
Okay.
And I'm going to go to High Vibe.
All right, High Vibe.
Wait. Yeah, High Vibe. High Vibe. You said, are you too late for a message? Was there any particular message that you wanted, or would you like us to do? Lisa is really doing the readings. I'm the period or the exclamation point at the end of the reading, but basically, I mean, I am reading too. But was there a particular?
All right, High Vibe.
Yeah, High Vibe.
All right.
Do a general then.
General?
Yeah, and I'm not seeing anything. High Vibe is here, so.
I just saw them. Okay, so what I got on the bottom is the whip. And again, this card is an interesting one. It can be about being bossy or being bossed, right? A lot of endings and beginnings, just a general. Okay, yeah. So this has something to do, and again, usually it's a quick action, right? Because, you know, right, when you're cracking the whip, right? So let's just see what it says. Something cracking the whip about communication with the birds are next. And again, in this deck, for me, it always has to do with, well, communication for sure, but usually with love. And something about putting an ending to that will bring what you've been manifesting for your home life. But let's see where you really are right now. Do you have a stable partner? It says it goes anchor, partner, the bear, new ways. Hold on, let me go find out where you are. Sorry. So difficult to pass some of this stuff up. So this is really interesting too. It's the same theme all day today. It's crazy. Okay, so now remember, what do clouds and sunshine make?
Rainbows, 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 rainbows round me. That's Lisa's song. How does it go?
Rainbow, rainbow round me. Yeah. Actually, I sing it. I didn't write it, but yeah.
Well, yeah, you sing it.
Yeah. All right. So as we can see, we've got clouds and sunshine, and that's what it takes to make a rainbow, right?
I've got
it really does. So just don't forget, it takes a little bit of everything. And that what you need to do, this is the advice I'm hearing, sweetheart. You just need to whip yourself up those mountains, right? Just keep going, just keep going. It's like, this is like the just keep swimming, just keep swimming. What do? We swim. You remember from Finding Nemo or whatever? That's what I feel like about mountains. So you just got to keep going. Get all your tools. Remember I said that earlier. Put them all in your backpack and head up those mountains and do it quickly. Just go for it, because there's nothing to keep you from getting on with that. The longer you wait to climb them, the more they're still there, right? So just get going. Just do it. Yeah, I see some sort of love letter coming your way. That's going to really lead to a nice new beginning. So just trust. If you are having some sort of cloudiness right now, know that there's sunshine right behind those clouds. And that again, she never puts them together this way unless I'm supposed to say something about a rainbow. Okay. So yeah, you'll see that rainbow. I know it may not feel real clear now, but don't forget it takes both sunshine and rain to make a rainbow, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Getting
the
ready for divorce court and SSI court. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You do have a lot going on. Okay.
where was that? I missed that. Who said that?
High vibe energy.
Oh, really? Oh my.
Yeah. So what I see high vibe energy, yeah, is the hermit. So once again, we got this card again. This is like one of the cards of the day too. It's that we have to go inside and figure out our insights, figure out what we are connected to, what we are doing, so that we can shine our light brightly. So you have to go inside first in order to shine your light. Okay, that's the way I feel about that. And for some reason, they really showed me this. I want you to choose yourself. Okay, and then the door card for you is distant dream. The distance calls your heart to roam free. As you dare to dream it, so must be. So dream. Oh, and Taro Stash is singing "Climb Every Mountain,
Yep. Yeah, that was crazy.
every star." How does it go? I don't know.
Dream, forge every stream, follow every byway till you find your dream. Yeah, it's a beautiful.
All right, Connie B is at work.
All
All right,
right.
Connie B, you're so welcome. Yeah, so you've got a distant dream. The distance calls your heart to roam free. Yeah, so as you dare to dream it, so must be. Yeah, so you're on you're on this pathway, but we're here with you. Okay, we're all in this.
On the bottom now, the querent and the heart, which is just totally what it's about, honey. So yeah, hang in there. Those mountains, climb them, get over the other side. Yeah.
Thank you, Connie. She said she loved the new do. So thank you. All right. Thank you, High Vibe Energy. I'm glad we got that reading in for you. And I have been seeing, Karen, we did yours, so I think you might have missed it. But so you need to go back because you were in the beginning. So I still don't see a Sheikah. Anyway, Kiba.
Did I tell you about the song? So Climb Every Mountain reminded me of it because that was actually the song he was going to pick. But did I tell you that on the Day of the Dead and that whole experience, remember the very last thing I got left with was, oh, come on, what was it? It was a song by, oh, now it's not coming to me, of course. Not Climb Every Mountain because that's all I have in there. The one from Carousel. Anyway, yes. And then that's the one that he used at the end of his show.
Oh, lovely.
Used at the end of his show. And that was the one that had come through on the Day of the Dead when my mom was communicating to me. That was just crazy. Another like weird, like of all the songs in the whole wide world. And then that was his second choice. And I had said, well, and that was my, that was another one that comes through for me with my mom a lot.
Interesting.
Climb Every Mountain. Crazy. All right, Eva.
I'm going to go grab some more coffee. I'll be right back.
Okay, then. All right, Kiba. So for you, sweetie, this has to do with an ending of some sort. And this is more of a real final ending this time, not just something that's, going to come back into your life. All right, let's see what it is. But it's an ending you've been dreaming of. So that's always good, right? Yeah. And it's quick and it leads to lots of abundance and stability with a partner again. Interesting. Let's see. And again, the partner doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic one. Could be your mom or whoever else you're working on stuff with. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, the key to success for you is to, so here's the key to success, something, well, it can be a literal party, actually. It depends. But it's something, a gathering of like minds, of fun, right? The garden, it often represents places like here, right? especially when it's followed by the tower. But what I see here is that this new, the ending, right? This ending leads you to a brand new beginning, and it's going to feel bumpy at first, right? It's a bumpy road, but then it really, with your best friend, and it leads to some sort of like, you're not feeling 100% sure that that's where you want to be or what you want to do. But again, I just feel like you need to trust it, because it is right in front of that is the key to success. Is this gathering, this networking, or again, it's a party that something comes out of where you're offered a new path to take. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice. Okay, Kiba, got you. All right. Oh, you're so welcome. High vibe energy. Love to have your high vibe energy in here. Oh, you got to hear your message live. Okay, good, Karen. Yeah. So, Kiba, I got the Wheel of Fortune for you too. So there's change coming, and I feel like it's a good change. I don't know what Lisa said, but you know, and we both use our guides, you know, the way we use them when we get the message, the way we get them. So it doesn't really matter that I didn't hear what Lisa said. It's actually almost better.
Look at this, and then I just cut it again. Check it out, and it's the sunshine comes from this ending. So just don't fight the ending, right, guys? Acceptance, right? That's one of the three things that I left that book with, right? Acceptance. Let those joyful, you know, the acceptance thoughts, the joyful thoughts, and the can't find what is right, enthusiastic thoughts. I hear like so many other words for enthusiasm. It's really funny. You know, or no, it wasn't enthusiasm. It isn't that either, is it? It's anyway, whatever. A synonym of enthusiasm is. Ay, Chihuahua. Honestly, I hope I'm not the only one having brain issues.
Joyous?
No. It was no, maybe it wasn't enthusiasm. Yeah, enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Yeah, you were saying enthusiasm.
Okay.
All right. Well, yeah. So I got the Wheel of Fortune, Kiba. So that I feel like things are going to be changing for the better for you. And then the gate, you're going through a gate, and it says a note on love. Seek different seasons and enter into the unknown. When love is the focus, foundation, and goal, blessed is the body, mind, and soul. So love yourself unconditionally, and that's what changes your life. Love yourself so much, right?
It's funny.
Oh, Ashika, you're here now. You're here. You did not miss your turn. You didn't answer me when I called. So you will be next, Ashika. Anyway, so there you go, Kiba. Wishing you so much love and success. Yeah, namaste to you too. All right. So Ashika is now here. So let's go to Ashika.
Okay.
Ashika. There you go. She wants love. It's okay, hon. She wants wants to know what's coming in love for her.
All right. I love it. Yeah, I think the word was enthusiasm.
Must be.
Whatever it is, that's the basis of it anyway. But yeah, acceptance, joy, and enthusiasm.
And welcome to everyone that I haven't said hello to. I know that you are here, and I thank you so much. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up.
Yeah, and you're welcome to go like my page too if you like.
Absolutely. The link to her channel is in the description box, and it's in the comments because people have been putting it in there. So
thanks, guys.
Yeah. And you got to hit the bell notification for Lisa, because she's random.
Yeah, I've been doing those little messages from Mother Earth daily, and I'll probably get back to that. But
well, I was going to say, you haven't done those recently, have you? Because I didn't see.
Well, I did. Yeah, no, it was really difficult. I brought all my stuff, but it just did not work out. By the time I got to wherever I was going, it would be too late or whatever it was, and I was like, whatever. But I did get tons of messages from her, and I did go out and walk. And I thought what I would do next is put together a little montage of some of the pretty stuff I saw, and write down some of the messages that I received from her when I was actually walking around there. You know?
That's a great idea.
Yeah. So.
Right. In case anybody was wondering, today we have Bob Ross as our mascot and Squeaky Pig.
I like it. Bob Ross and Squeaky Pig.
Okay.
All right. So isn't that interesting that you're asking for a love card and that the bottom is a partner? So let's find out what it has to say about your partner. Okay. And this is how you view it. It's not really necessarily straight from them. Okay. So so love. So I'm taking it you don't have a partner right now, because I hear you manifesting a new relationship, unless of course it could be a literal child. I don't know. But I'm not really getting that. And that in order to attain that, you need to take the path that gets set out for you. And that the way the path gets set out for you, dear, is you have to make room for it. I'm hearing that real hard, that you have to make room for it. Clear what you already have laid and sowed, and so reap what you've sowed. And because there's this lucky, it's going to be there's a stroke of luck coming your way, that it's really great because it leads to extraordinary stability and success. Okay. I think you're going to be a great mom too. I don't know if that's something that's on your plate or something you're interested in. And what you're looking for right now is, it's interesting because, abundance, right? There you are, and a home, a place to call home, right? A real family, as I hear what you're being drawn to. And let me just see where's the actual heart. It's interesting. All right. So I'm looking at your picture. If that's a recent picture, I'm going to say that you're a younger person, and that you have some growing to do, right? That when you're a little more mature, right? That's what this is. When you've got all your, when you're attracting the bees, and you're showing your beauty, and you're so almost in love with yourself, right? You've taken such good care of yourself. You've grown into all you can be, with even more to give, right? That is when the heart will come in. And that it's cloudy right now, because why? Because you're working on growing into this beautiful tree that produces fruit to share with people, nice deep roots. That's when you're going to become the mama bear, is when you're feeling, that's when you've signed on for it, because it's got mama bear with a cross. And I feel like, you just, you've got some growing to do, and fall in love with yourself. That's what I'm hearing.
Yes.
Yourself. Yep. In your 20s. Yes. Right now, fall in love with yourself. And that's what's good. When you're that beautiful, beautiful flower, right? That's when you want to attract. And you
Absolutely.
will just be what happens, because you've grown into this beautiful flower that people can't help but wanting to be around and rub themselves against,
Yeah. And I got the Justice card. So this is like there is going to be this is about karma, the scales of justice. But I mean, I'm feeling with this card that be your true, authentic self. Mm-hmm. Because if you are anybody else, you will not attract the right person. Or if you are not yourself, if you aren't, holding yourself to these standards, if you aren't authentically yourself, you're going to attract somebody. And then when you try to be yourself, they're going to be like, what happened to you? So always come into anything with being your authentic self. And your doorway is nomad. The nomadic wanderer lies deep inside. So take the leap now. Don't crawl back and hide.
Is that not totally? Yeah. Just, key to success again. Just be you. Get clear on you, honey. You're going to be great just how you are, right? When I was 20, I met your brother, right? And I spent the next 32 years being in that marriage or whatever. And when I got out of that marriage, I swear I was half a person. I didn't know who I was. I couldn't tell who I was, because I was always with somebody else. I was half of a whole, So I say this time I'm going at it different. And there's nobody on my horizon, but this time I'm going at it different. I'm going to be a whole. And then you can enjoy me as your whole.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Get whole, babe. That's what I would say, Ashika. I think you got this. You got this. You're beautiful. Inside and out. I can feel it. So just
Yeah.
get that. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's it. I think, and then I just had some things. High Vibe Energy did a Chiron Healing Wednesday meditation, and I felt my vibration rise. So I wanted to highlight that. And then Pamela says, Jane, let's tell Scott he needs to sing Sunny to calm down like Olive falling asleep when sung to by Cash. Cash Peters, if you don't follow Cash Peters, you got to follow Cash Peters.
Thanks.
And a very rare appearance, Cash Peters made a rare appearance on Dave Johnson's channel. So there's a discussion between Dave Johnson and Cash, and I love it. Stones to get you moving. I think you're going to have to find what vibrates with you.
Okay, well, no, wait. I actually have a suggestion on this.
Okay, good.
You go, and not to plug astro.com, but if you go to any of those websites, that'll give you your chart. On the bottom of your chart, especially at astro.com, they have this. Let me show you if I hopefully I can put it, you'll be able to see it. They have this at the bottom. Let me see if I can show you.
Oh, excuse me, Susie. I'm so happy. I'm so happy you're here. She had surgery.
Hi, Susie. Glad you're doing well.
Yes. Yay.
So at the very bottom, there's this chart that says, so this stands for fire, air, earth, fire, air, earth, and water. Okay, do you see that?
Oh, there. Now we can see it. Yeah. Yeah.
And then over here, it stands for cardinal, fixed, and mutable. So then what you do is you put in your birth time, and you do whatever, you get to this chart. And then what you're going to wear are the bracelets, right? That go with, like, so you're going to look it up, and that's the best way to do it, is just look it up. Say, what gem is cardinal and fire? Because like on this, whoever this was, this person needs some cardinal fire and also needs some mixed fire. So, or immutable fire, excuse me. So you would go and buy 2 bracelets that were fire, one that's more cardinal, right? More air, right? And one, or more speaking, and one that's more mutable, right? And then the other thing on this one, this person would also need some water, right? You see on the bottom there, they're missing a water. So you would, and it's a cardinal water. So like, look up, what gemstones help me get cardinal water, right? And it'll come up. It'll have a nice big list of gemstones you can choose. And I'm telling you, I feel so much more stable and grounded because I am now filling in my missing elements. So I love it. That's another thing I'll be doing as well, right? And I'm so excited about that because I think that's really cool, right? In 2 minutes, I can tell you, well, why don't you try this? I think this might help you, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And I think,
so hopefully that helped.
Yeah. There you go. All right. So, well, yeah. Wait a second. What happened? Where am I? I almost shut us off. Hi, Kat. Yeah. That wasn't it wonderful, Carol? Genealogy Junkie. She said, I saw Cash Peters and Dave Johnson's show. It was great. I really love hearing how people do what it is that they do. And I love Cash's video where he explains
how he
the
does
process.
Yeah.
And then Dave Johnson also lets us in insights into his process. I've watched a lot of David Johnson videos, and you put the pyramid over your head and you do the this, then the that, and it's great. Yeah. So you may get to go home today or tomorrow. Good, Susie.
Great.
So glad. All right. Yeah, that was a lovely interview. All right. Well, we're at that time in our program. Well, we read postcards.
So we've had this time together.
Are you not going to?
Oh no, just to laugh a while and sing a song. I don't know. I can't remember something. Comes time to say so long.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
She used to do that, right? She'd pull her ear. Do you know why she did that?
For her mom.
Was it her mom? Oh, I thought. Oh, was that what it was?
Yeah, it was to tell her mom that she was like she was saying hi, Mom.
Oh,
wasn't it?
I thought it was for her kids, but okay. Either way, I think it's really sweet that she would do that to tell whoever it was something.
Yeah, I thought it was her mom, but you know what? I mean, mom, family, whatever, whoever it was, grandma.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it was her grandma.
Okay. I know I felt a mother and I was like mother energy. So, but yeah, grandmother. Okay. Thank you, Gerald Tarot Stash, which by the way, Tarot Stash is a great channel
Yep.
to subscribe to. So I think pretty much everybody here is, but if you are not, please do.
I love it. And I got the chit chat card for him. He's always got great people on and fun people to listen to and chat with. Yeah. Very fun.
Yeah, and he does laugh and learns. I mean, he's a great channel. So, and he is a channel, I feel like he really helps everybody out. Tarot Stash does. I've learned so much from him. I'm going to be on with Rosemary Tarot Stash on September 15th. And we're going to be talking about that's the tarot journey. What is Rosemary's channel called? Tarot Stash. I'm going to be on that on September 15th, and we're going to be talking about the Spacious Tarot, which I absolutely love and adore. And that is my me only deck. All right. So Postcard from Spirit. Although I used it with Lisa. Didn't you love that, Lisa? The
I like
Spacious
that.
Tarot.
Great.
Yeah, I was like,
For
look
you
at
to
this
put yourself
card. Where do
through.
you see yourself? Where do you see yourself in this? Yes. Oh yeah, don't forget. Next Tuesday, it's Tuesdays with Tarot Stash only on Jane the Seeker. Oh yeah, and Geocosmic Valentine, please. Good Journeys Tarot. Thank you. I will be on Good Journeys Tarot on September 15th at 6:00 Eastern, but we'll get to that when we get there. It's going to be fun. We're going to be talking about yeah, loved hearing about Cash's early life, right? I could relate to that so much, but that's not everybody knows what we're talking about. So that's a conversation we can
check him out. Just like I'm gonna have to go check out this Dave guy.
Oh, you have checked. You do know Cash Peters, though.
Oh, Cash Peters, totally. I listen to him almost every day.
Yeah, I love Cash.
And it's if he doesn't have something he's put out, then I go, like I'll watch something. Yeah.
I always he's wonderful and lovely. Okay, so here we go. Here's our postcard from Spirit, and it says, "You are love." Remember that. We don't love, we are the living expression of love. We are love. Okay? So anyways, you are love is what our postcard is today. Dearest you, even though life seems to be moving full steam ahead, it's time to rest. Allow ideas to flow through you and take root in your heart before they reach your mind. Ooh, we needed that for a lot of people today, right? Mm-hmm. Honor this process of becoming empty to allow for inspiration and the magic of dreaming. You might feel lazy or unproductive, but we know better. Just as sleep is a way to recharge before renewal, so are you in a time for dreaming. In this powerful process of co-creation, your soul merges with spirit in a profound way so that you can receive your music directly from source and play your part in the symphony of life. You are being invited to bear witness to the great creation and tune into what others can't hear. Hi, Silver Star Priestess. Hi, Heather. We have so many dreams to share with you in the sacred and the invisible. Don't worry. We will wake you when it's time to return with a new dream. No need to set the alarm clock. Loving you always. Remember, yeah, we are you. It's not that we love this or love that. We are love. No worries. You are, like I always say, Heather, Silver Star Priestess, when you get here, you're right on time. So let me just go to the Wild Kuan Yin real quick, and then we'll all go about our day, and we're all going to change our vibrations and remember that we are love. You are walking around. You are love. Okay, that's the thoughts that we think is I am love and I am connected to source. Move through any energy that no longer serves you. Just push through that energy that is not serving you.
Read.
I didn't mean to yell that, but for some reason my throat's closing up. I'm not feeling great, but I took a COVID test. I don't have COVID, or I don't have the big C, whatever it is, not the big C. But you know, I don't have COVID. I just have allergies or a cold or something. I don't know. Wild Kuan Yin, what is your message for us today, please? All right. Thank you, Viviani. Thank you guys for being here. Yeah. All right. And the Wild Kuan Yin is we got this one before. The blessings of kata bestowed. And I don't know what kata is. But I will read about it. But the blessings of kata bestowed. And this one to me is sort of a look at it. I feel like let's go fly a kite up to the highest heights. I mean, because she's got ribbons coming off of her. You know, it's almost like flying a kite. It's connecting to source. But let's see. Number 34 is what it is. And this is for everyone. And for whenever you're watching this, if you're watching on replay, this is for everyone. All of these readings. Take what you want and disregard what you don't. In your heart, a desire for union grows, an impulse to move deeper into love's embrace. As you open your heart, I am able to gift you with my healing balm and blessing. It's never too late for love. It's never too late for joy. It's never too late for connection. As my blessings vest in your heart, a path will open up for you, leading you into love's expansive landscape. You are worthy of such blessing and shall be safe in the joy of its embrace.
Love it.
Yeah. So remember, you are worthy. You are love. We are that divine expression of love. We are co-creating our lives minute by minute.
You know, I wasn't gonna pull anything, but then I don't know. I got called
do it. Yeah.
little thingies. So these are the little synchro signs. So I got the bags. Our bags are packed. Our bags are packed. We're ready to go. Right? Where? Well,
Sorry, I got to move up because those are small.
they are tiny. So this is the alms giver, right? This is the person who gives of themselves. So pack your bags with all those things that you need, right? And then look, there's that little scale that we had earlier today, right? Because equilibrium, that's equanimity, the ability to take the little twists and turns of life. This always comes up every time I'm with you, Jane. Because you know it does, and the little questions of life, the puzzle pieces, the twists and turns, the ropes that you could use to hang yourself, all that stuff. We're doing great, you guys. This is what she's saying. She's like, you guys get a medal. You're making the magic happen. And we are, look at this. This is new earth, guys. This is that whole Eckhart Tolle that we are, we're good. We've packed our bags full of knowledge. We're giving our knowledge to other people. It's helping equalize these twists and turns in the road. Give yourself a pat on the back. You deserve a medal. You're doing great. You're making the magic happen. And we're going to create this new earth. We just are. And that's, again, directly from Mother Earth. Yeah. Don't lie there. She says the big thing. Yep. All right. So then the last thing is, believe it or not, she's like, so this is the one that would happen in the little star spot. This is somebody who's just laying there doing nothing, right? You can't do that. You have to, and even if it's just crying along with her, that's the metamorphosis. cry it out, cry about what's happening to her, cry about what's happening in just let it out. Because honestly, she keeps throwing this at us. She's crying, she's so upset, right? But the metamorphosis is for everybody to get really sad about it. And then it's going to change, So keep making our magic. She's patting us on the back, saying we're doing the magic and that we are going to bring that growth about. And if it feels like you need to cry in order to do it, then do that, because that's what's going to bring the change.
Absolutely.
Don't just lay there.
Amen.
Yeah.
Cry.
Yep.
I've done some crying this week. So thank you, Lisa, for being here. This has been so wonderful.
I love being here on Thursdays, Jane.
I can't wait to hear about your travels too.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll be saying something.
Yeah, we're going to get together, aren't we?
Yeah. I see what you mean. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right, everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you for everyone watching the replay. Remember, if you want to be entered into the contest for because I've reached 500 subscribers. Just leave a comment under the in the comments after, and I'm going to be taking names all week long, and then I will choose somebody on Monday, and it's going to be totally random. Just going to put everybody. I'm going to have my kids put their names on paper and put them in. We're going to work it out, and it's going to be wonderful. Cool. So,
well, a reading with Jane is definitely a prize, so I think that's awesome.
Oh, thank you. And so is a reading with Lisa. So let's get her to 500 and Scott to 500 and Silverstar Priestess, and let's get everybody, and Jay. Let's get everybody on this track. There's enough for everyone. Right?
Yep.
We are enough. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. And as I like to say, be kind, be love, just be.